want to hear from you. If you're a Chelsea fan, a Spurs fan, we're in the Champions League. How do we spend this 150 million? Where do we need to improve? 03717 22 33 44. Let's go to Adam, who's a Spurs fan. Adam.
Hi. Can you hear me now?
We've got you, Ad. You okay?
How you doing, guys? I'm not too bad. How are you doing?
We're great. Go on, talk to me about Spurs. We've got Champions League football. We've heard today that they're going to invest £150 million in the side. Where do we spend it?
Yeah, so essentially, I called into the drive a few weeks back, saying that we'll definitely get Champions League positions this season. I think Andy was on there, and yourself, Cundy, as well.
Yeah.
And we got that. So that's number one thing. And I did say that we'll challenge for the league next season. And I think Andy laughed at me then. And the league.
Well, I'm going to laugh at you now.
No. You can laugh at me now, but what I'm saying is we've got a whole host of targets that we're going to get. And I can name them out for you right now.
Oh, go on, then. Hold on.
Get your list out, Jace. Get your list out.
Hold on, here we go. Here we go. Go on, Ed.
Okay, so number one, we need a left wing back.
Hold on. You're just giving us a position. You're not giving us a name.
Yeah, so I'll give you the name. So Kostic or Perisic as left wing back. Okay.
Perisic?
Left wing back as well, yeah. You can play as left wing back. Okay. Bastoni on the left hand side.
Breaking news.
talkSPORT breaking news.
Also Bremer.
Who?
Bremer, the guy from Torino.
Right.
talkSPORT breaking news.
What are you writing down?
Just gibberish.
We need a right wing back as well, Jed Spence.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
talkSPORT
Absolutely agree with you on that one, Ad. Let's get Jed Spence.
And we need a midfielder as well.
Okay.
I'd say Christian Eriksen or maybe even Calvin Phillips.
What do you mean maybe? So you're going to tell us what's going on?
So one of the three.
Yeah,
I prefer to bring back Christian Eriksen.
You want to bring back Eriksen, right? Or maybe Calvin Phillips.
Yeah. So I prefer Eriksen.
Right.
I don't think he'll bring him. I don't think he'll bring back Eriksen, Ad. I'll be honest with you. He had him at Inter, didn't he?
No, but I think maybe we can use him as a sub in the Champions League when we're going.
I don't think he's going to want to do that.
Trying to get a goal into the final.
Ed,
but also,
Ed, you started this conversation by saying you're going to tell us. And now that all I'm hearing is I think this, I think that.
Okay. Also, furthermore, we need another backup striker. I'll say Gabriel Jesus would be the guy for that.
Who, Daniel?
You think Jesus is going to leave Man City to go and be back up to Harry Kane? Come on, Ad.
No, Jamie. You know what the thing is?
Come on, Ad.
The thing is, Conte, you know how much of a pull he is. You know how much of a top manager he is.
Yeah, but he's playing for Pep Guardiola right now, Jesus. He's just won the league. He's not going to leave Man City and sign for Tottenham and be a backup striker again.
Well, Jamie, look at the Tottenham project. The amount of games we need to play next season. We're challenging for the Premier League. You've got Champions League football.
Come on, Ed.
Just look at the project. We've not won a trophy.
I'm on your team here, Ed. I'm on your team.
Ed, how serious? When you say you're challenged for the Premier League, explain what that actually looks like. What does Spurs challenging for the league look like?
Okay, we took 6 points from Man City this season, yeah? Okay, fair enough. The first City game was with Mourinho. The second one was with Conte. That was a brilliant game, 3-2.
Yeah.
The two Liverpool games, we had chances to win both of them. Liverpool played brilliantly as well. So it could have gone both ways, honestly.
Yeah.
So
we got 8 points off them two teams.
Hold on. What about Chelsea? Do remind us what happened there?
Hold on.
No, if you're going to go...
No, we know what happened.
I've forgotten.
No, we got beat.
I've forgotten what happened, Ed.
Wait, Conte, we lost. And I'm getting onto that.
Oh, did you lose? What, not both of them?
Okay. The two top teams in the Premier League, yeah? They're not taking points from us, okay? So the 150 million we're spending and the players we're selling this season...
Ed, you're not spend 150 million, mate.
We are.
No, you're not.
Ed,
you're not. You're not, mate. You're not. You're not spending 150 million. They're sucking you right in here. Look at you. That's what they're doing. They're sucking you right in here.
Ed, for us to win the league, we need to make up 24 points.
I believe we can do it. And I'm not saying that we're going to be... I'm not saying we're going to have a better squad than Man City or Liverpool, but I think Conte will be the difference. You can see the sort of winning mentality that he's building into the core group of players. You can see Dyer's improved. You can see Davies has improved. Kane's playing brilliantly again. Son's world class.
Yeah.
You can see that.
Jason's laughing at you, Ed. He's laughing.
I'm not. I just, look, we're all like it as football fans, but just to think you're going to spend 150 million, it's just not happening, Ed.
No.
You're not spending 150 million. It's not happening. It's not happening, mate.
I'm telling you here. Wait, Cundy, I'll call back next season, yeah?
150 million? You reckon Levy's going to give 150 million?
Why not?
100%. Okay.
You've got to spend 80 million getting Kulusevski and Romero.
Yeah. Well, it's not 150, is it?
Yeah, but then you've still got to improve on top of that.
Yeah. I know that.
We're not paying.
And we're going to move on. Thanks for your call, mate. Brilliant call.
Do you think
Top man,
he's
going to phone back.
million? He ain't getting all of that. If he gets 100, then that's the minimum he should get, isn't it?
Yeah, but we've got to buy Kulusevski and we've got to buy Romero.
How much is that?
I think it's going to be about 80 million.
Oh, he ain't got 20 left.
Exactly. So that's why he's saying 150.
It's not happening.
It is. It's happening. Let's go to Kevin Parker, who's a Man City fan. Kevin.
Why have we got your second name?
Good evening, boys.
Why have we got your second name, Kev?
Sorry? I don't know. I didn't give it.
What do you mean? So you didn't give your second name? We've just guessed that it's Parker.
No,
is it Parker?
I've rang before, so they must have had it on your records. I didn't even give my name. They know who was calling. So, listen, I'm a bit confused. Of course, we always look through this with our blue-tinted glasses, but Klopp's been named Premier League Manager of the season. Manchester City were top of the Premier League for 168 days this season, including a run of 98 days without being disturbed. Manchester United and Tottenham were top of the Premier League this season more than Liverpool were. United 14 days, Spurs 13 days, Liverpool 11. Liverpool have the best strike force in Europe, apparently, with Salah and Mane and Jota and now Diaz. City don't have a recognised centre-forward. And yet, Klopp wins Premier League not Cup Manager of the season, by the way, where they played 2 cup finals, 240 minutes against Chelsea, didn't score a single goal. It went to penalties. Chelsea could have easily won both of those games. How does Klopp end up winning Premier League Manager of the season?
It's a fair question, Kev. I'll be honest with you. Well, I was just discussing that with Jace, and I said, "Is it the Premier League Manager of the Year?" And he was like, "Yes, it is. He's won the Premier League Manager of the Year." I don't know how he deserves that.
No, I don't.
I think that's unacceptable, and I think that just shows why Pep Guardiola gets the ump with the media when he goes on about everyone loves Liverpool, because he's won the Premier League. He's finished top with 93 points, an unbelievable season. He scored 99 goals.
Yeah.
How is he not won Manager of the Year?
Well, because it all comes down to... listen, like I say, I think we're all a bit biased. We all support our own football club. We all think that we deserve to be getting the recognition rather than other clubs. But I think in this situation... I think, listen, Pep won't care because he doesn't like individual honours. He's quite uncomfortable about winning Manager of the Month, and when players win Player of the Month, he doesn't quite like that, or Player of the Season. But it's not about that. It's about giving recognition to, an absolutely unbelievable, fantastic.
Do you think it's got to do with the fact that they spend the most money? Do you think that's where it is? Is it a money thing?
Maybe, but listen, Manchester United have spent a lot more money than Manchester City have. Chelsea have spent a lot of money. But listen, money is part of football. You've just been talking about Spurs potentially having £150 million to spend next season.
Yep.
That's what football is all about. Do I like it particularly as a football fan? Not really, but if we have to spend that money to compete, then you have to do it. Liverpool spend money. They don't spend as much money as we do, and they've won this net spend league for about 24 years on the run or something, which is great, because they've only won 1 Premier League in 30 years. They've won the net spend trophy more than they've ever won that. It just doesn't seem right to me that the recognition that Pep deserves, and I am biased, it just doesn't seem right to me that the recognition that he deserves.
What I will say, Kev, what I will say on that, you make a great point, okay? Because you would have thought that whoever wins it and stays top of the table, and like you said, Liverpool spent just the 1 week there. But I think when you look at what Liverpool have done and how they've done it, and they've done it in a different way because they've had to, and they've come so close. They came within minutes potentially from winning it. It's not the worst decision in the world. It's not like they've given it to Arteta.
Or Ollie.
Or Ollie. Do you know what I mean? It's
Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer picking up manager of the year. Can you imagine?
You can't turn around with a straight face and say, that's a disgrace. It could be a little bit of a head scratcher, but they're giving it to a brilliant manager with a brilliant team.
He's won the league.
I know that, but I'm saying
he's competing. The money, if you're looking at what he's competing at, right? You have managers like Thomas Frank, whose job was to keep Brentford up. He's finished 13th. Unbelievable season. Yeah. Eddie Howe, bottom of the league when he took over, or second from bottom, comes in 11th. Yeah. Overachieved. Liverpool's job with Jurgen Klopp every season is win the league. He hasn't done that.
No, he hasn't.
So how does he deserve Premier League manager of the year?
I'm just trying to put forward a case that maybe, you touched on it a second ago, that Liverpool have done it in a different way. Now, Manchester City have got deeper pockets, and that's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. And they've been brilliant. And I think Kev's got a point. But actually, if you think about what Liverpool have done now, they've done it. They only by losing by 1 point.
But they failed.
I know, but this is
they failed at the job that they were put out to do.
You're right, but you could argue, you can make an argument that maybe City could have won it by more points.
Oh, maybe. What are we talking about?
I don't know. The money they spent.
They won the league.
They did win the league. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. What I'm saying is, it's not the worst decision in the world.